football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. First play looking to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up fourth down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. No spike, looking to throw the football. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going for his running back. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the back gets the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Throwing off play action. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Inside the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The shotgun running play call. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Broncos have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught for a completion. Where was the defense on that play? Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Broncos come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
One more play here in the quarter. 4th down, look at a throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Broncos will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down, looking to the end zone. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Now here he goes. At the 30. At the 20. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounced back here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Here comes the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Handoff to the fullback. Picks up the first, looking for more. The Broncos pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Well, looks like you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Fights through the tackler.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
They're going to run it. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense storming to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressure is coming. Pass not complete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Takes off in a bootleg. Ball knocked loose in the end zone. Here's a scrum. Who's got it? Touchdown, Boise State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
I mean, that happened in the blink of an eye, Chris. A scoop and score for the touchdown, followed up by a 2-point try. That's a quick 8 points. And look over there on the opposing sideline. I think they're still spinning from how fast this just happened.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Takes off in a bootleg. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Oh, he's wide open. Look out. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Looking to pass. It's Whittington. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they start the drive with an end-around play. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play. And the Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here. The receiver makes the catch. Timeout call by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch made on the right side. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down, they're going to throw it.
Wide open downfield.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Broncos looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Zips it down the middle. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Nice grab. It's Bond.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So now it's third and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7.
29 Phillies.
Dropping back. It's Whittington. Bringing pressure. but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Bring the pressure and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the completion made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Throw to the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. And how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
A short completion of the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The Broncos are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught for the completion. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, this defense has been great entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Play action here on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's that defense shifting again. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Back to throw. It's Whittington. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Let's go. Timber. Ready, go.
They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Scanning the field, it's Whittington. Quick throw over the middle. Pulls it in. It's Moffitt. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to scramble. Deep ball back to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll return it from inside the 5. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. He's looking to scramble. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Back to pass. It's Ruiz. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Pace, 27.
They'll run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Ruiz. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Hand it off. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
And now the running back's got it again. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. And the Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Get set, get set.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Press coverage now from the secondary. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Tight end makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Second down, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go.
Here we go.
And the quarterback dropping back. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really the only... back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10.
Set, ready.
Back to pass. It's Ruiz. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So down here in the red zone. Every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it.